Well, good morning from Horseshoe Valley and Horseshoe Resort. So, we're getting closer to the end of the ski season, but Mother Nature is not done with the snow yet. After a warm-up over the weekend, things have cooled down just in time for March break. Happy to be joined by Hannah from Horseshoe Resort.
Hi,
good to see you.
You too.
How excited are you for March break?
Super excited. We still have tons of snow, so we're still in full winter mode here.
Yeah, is March break kind of the end of the ski season overall?
Pretty much. It's kind of that end of the season, spring temperatures, but there's still lots of snow, so skiing in a t-shirt sometimes.
Well, over the weekend,
awesome.
We've been here all weekend, and on Sunday it was so warm, and you did see a lot of people skiing. Because how much snow do we have?
Oh, we've still got a good probably 80 centimeter base or so.
Because when you look at the season overall, how's it been?
It's been great. We've had huge dumps of snow. We've had some good powder days this season. It's been awesome.
Well, I don't know. I was here with the whole family, and we had such a great time. Everybody's so wonderful, so nice. I found that the first thing. But even if you're not skiers, we're not really skiers. There's so many other things to do. For
sure. We got tubing. There's the whole Nordic Center across the street with cross-country skiing, fat biking, snowshoeing. You can just go straight to the après patio if you want. There's something for everyone.
Okay, so when it comes to March break, still plenty of room for people to be coming out for the day or even for stayover?
Yeah, the hotel and condos are filling up, so I'd say book soon for March break. Right. And if not, all the activities are open for a day trip too.
Do you need a lesson? Like, what if somebody does need a lesson?
We have tons of awesome instructors. We've got rental gear as well, so if you don't have anything or experience, we'll set you up.
Because there's lots of good hills to be learning on.
Yeah, we have a ton of variety, awesome beginner terrain, and lots of stuff to progress on as you go.
Speaking of beginners, I don't know the last time I actually did this, so we're getting to the top here. We'll give it a go. Website is
HorsehoeResort.com.
Right on. We'll continue to explore. We'll do some tubing.
All right.
If I get down the hill.
Here we go.
When we come back on Morning Live. Good morning. One of the stars of the show at Horseshoe Resort is the tubing hill. Who's ready to go tubing? We've been doing this all weekend long, and the conditions are picture perfect. After a warm up over the weekend, they got some snow back, so ready to go. Pip, are you going to go first? Yeah. I'm actually going to put her down. Back here with Hannah from Horseshoe Resort.
Hey.
This is pretty popular.
It is. It is one of the best activities here, probably.
Why do you think that is?
I think anyone can do it. If you're not a skier or snowboarder, everyone can hop in a tube and have tons of fun.
Oh, shucks. So my three kids, they loved it because they don't ski or snowboard.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it is something for the whole family too.
It's good for all ages. Mom, dad, kids, grandparents. It's awesome.
Right, and safe to do?
Yes, for sure. Yeah. It's loads of fun.
Gabe, you ready to go?
You got it, buddy. You had the one hand. You're okay.
Yes, guy. Okay, so March break. When it comes to the tubing.
Yeah, March break. Book your passes ahead of time online. Tubing's going to be a popular one. We're open all March break long. Bring the whole family out.
Because the thing about the tubing hill, you can only have so many people on the hill at a time.
Yeah, it's a certain number of tubes. So yeah, book your tickets. They sell quickly.
Right. Yeah. Okay, where do you go to get your tickets?
Online, HorsehoeResort.com. You can get your tickets.
Now, is this separate than a lift pass?
Yes. So this is one of our other activities. Lots of people will do both in a weekend.
Right.
So you can kind of do it all or pick your one activity.
Because I know it's night skiing. Is there night tubing as well?
Yes, you can tube during the day or under the lights at night, which is kind of its own whole new experience.
Because that's kind of nice if you were on skiing or snowboarding throughout the day. This is kind of a nice option to give you a bit of a break.
Yeah, if your legs are dead from skiing.
Well, listen, I made it down the hill once and my legs were kind of dying. Leland, you ready to go there, buddy? Send them down.
Big spin.
Because we're sending them down kind of one at a time to capture some footage, but you can go up to, I think, 6 people all together down at once.
Yeah, it depends on the day. So the team here will test how fast the hill is.
Oh, because the conditions always change. So we got a bit of snow last night, so they might be a little bit slower.
Yeah,
but
so you can get a bigger group of people going, which is fun.
And then I was here on Saturday, and it was really fast. We were going all the way to the end, right? So what happens after March break?
After March break, we start shifting into spring, summer mode. So we have tons of stuff, the lake, downhill biking, hiking, tons of awesome stuff here in the summer as well.
Cool. Okay. Oh, we lost the hat. Luke, you going? You're going? All right. Hannah, you in?
Yeah.
Right on. Okay. So We got Max here helping us out. Yeah, we're gonna go together if that's cool.
Okay, yep.
And we'll just hang on to one another.
Yeah,
I'll lock in there like that. Is that good? Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, right on.
Good way to
Nice.
start the morning.
Good job. That will wake you up. A Horseshoe Resort for all the fun for March break. And Horseshoe Resort has a new neighbor, Vetta Nordic Spa. We're going to go check them out when we come back. Good morning. Back here at Horseshoe Valley, just outside of Barrie, and we explored Horseshoe Resort and all the amenities it has to offer. They have a brand new neighbor, and what a neighbor it is. Welcome to the Vetta Nordic Spa. We're pretty privileged to be one of the first media crews in here because they've only been open for a month and a half, and it is something to see. Joined by President and Founder, Eric. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. You ordered the snow for
Yeah,
us
it's
to
perfect.
Really,
Beautiful.
To really add that.
This is the beautiful Nordic culture and the Nordic snowfall, and this is a beautiful setting that we have in here in Ormondante and Horseshoe Valley.
Oh my goodness. How did we get to this point?
Oh boy, that's a long story. I don't know if we have that long of a story to tell, but I'm a Finnish Canadian. I was born in Finland. Parents immigrated from Finland. And Finns are really known for their saunas, and I say sauna.
Sauna. That's how we
not
should be saying it.
sauna.
Okay.
Yeah, the Finns are known for their saunas. There's actually more saunas in Finland than there are cars, believe it or not. 98% of Finns have access to a sauna, 86% have their own sauna. And so similar to that kind of culture, I've been raised in that kind of culture as parents immigrated from Finland to Canada. And we have our own sauna in our backyard in Barrie. And we have a nice pool and a relaxation area, and we had friends and family that would come over and of course have a couple cocktails and just enjoy the whole evening. And I had one friend, a really close friend of mine, said, you know, this is incredible. This is like, I've been to these Nordic spas that are done commercially. I had no idea. I had no idea that people actually did this outside. I just did this in my own home to invite my friends and family over to enjoy that kind of culture and that lifestyle. And so I went to my first Nordic spa, and it blew me away.
Yeah.
Right?
Because there's something called hydrotherapy. Is that
Thermal therapy?
Is that,
Yeah.
And what is thermal therapy?
Thermal therapy. Again, this is what the Finns do. It's going into the sauna, getting very hot, putting water on the rocks. It's called loulu. It's in Finnish. Loulu. It's actually a word in Finnish. So you put water on the rocks. You get lots of steam in the sauna. And then you got so hot to that point where you actually got to cool down. A lot of Finns will cut a hole in the ice in the wintertime or get into a cold pool. And similar to here at Vetta, we have one of our cold plunge pools.
This is the cold plunge pool. So you get really, really hot, and then you're hopping into that pool.
Then you're hopping into that pool. And there's actually medical evidence done on this. Now, I'm not a doctor, but there's endorphins that are built up in your system. You get out, it's a bit of an overwhelming kind of jolt to the system, but you get out and it actually feels really good. Yeah. And so, sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. So look at these segments are working already.
Yeah.
What's
that?
So these segments.
Yeah, that's right. So you get out of the cold plunge pool, and then next is relaxation, and you do that cycle 2, 3, 4, 5 times, whatever you feel
because how many
works.
different buildings do we have?
8 buildings. 8 buildings. Yes.
And is there a program that you run, or anybody is allowed to go about how they want it? How they do the session when they're here?
Yeah, you know what? There's nothing really you can do wrong here in this structure. Yeah. You certainly want to follow that thermal therapy if you can, but you're here to really, one of the big things you're here to do is not only have that kind of structure of hot, cold, relax, repeat, but reconnect is another big thing. And you know what's happened in the last 2.5 years in this society. We've lost this touch of reconnection. Even before that, when we started pre-COVID, guess what? Everyone was doing this all the time. We're always connected, and mental health and wellness has been suffering. We all know that, especially what's happening in our younger generation. So I really wanted a place that people can come reconnect, socialize, actually talk to one another, and actually really, really enjoy each other's company. And sometimes you're by yourself and just connect with yourself as well.
We'll take a break and we'll dive into that a little bit more, because there is certain spots here where you can be more social and you can be quiet, so you can have an experience for everybody.
Right.
But we have the cold plunge behind me.
Yes.
I'm already cold. Should I take the plunge?
Well, I mean, if you're brave enough, I mean, do it.
Camera's rolling. Taking the plunge. Okay. Oh. How deep is it? I just jump in? Really settling into this spa life. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Horseshoe Valley, the Vetta Nordic Spa. It's just outside of Barrie. Morning to all our friends here. I know it's a tough gig for you this morning, but good morning. How are you? I want to bring Louise in. Louise, come on in here, because it's quite the experience for anybody to explore the space. And the hydrotherapy, which we were talking about, Eric, kind of going through different kind of cycles and flushing systems out of your body, I guess. That's kind of how you go about it?
Yeah, it's the hot, cold, relax, repeat.
That's
the methodology of it, yeah.
So how many different rooms or buildings do we have?
So we have 4 saunas. We have a hot stone room. We have 2 relaxation rooms, 2 steam rooms. And those are all of our outbuildings. We also have a
and they're different. And we're saying sauna.
Sauna.
So that's the Finnish way to do it. We learned from Eric in the first segment. So saunas, and they're different types of saunas too. They're not all the same.
We have 2 electric and 2 wood burning, which are the real authentic Finnish experience. One of our saunas, the Sissu sauna, which is grit and fortitude in Finnish, means it's super hot, and it has the largest sauna heater in North America.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Okay. So how long would an experience take if you're coming here?
Well, typical average stay of a guest is 3 to 4 hours. So
3
they
to
can
4,
come in 3 to 4. They can stay longer and enjoy the day. So it is a day use spa. And then, you do your 15 to 20 minutes in the hot, and then your cold plunge is a quick. Right, you've been there for about 5 to 10 seconds.
Yeah,
Some people's ankles only get it.
I did it.
We'll hear the spiel.
What about, sometimes at Nordic spas, you're not allowed to do this. There's a lot of no talking.
Right.
You want to experience that way. How do you guys go about doing that?
So we allow this to be social. We want to talk. You want to talk to the person you came with. If you're coming with your mom, your wife, a friend you haven't seen in a long time, we need people to reconnect. And as we all know from this day and age, the art of communication is lost. We talk through phones. So that's why we ask you to leave your phones and actually communicate with the person you're with. So that's why we want to allow talking.
And what's the response been?
It's been great.
Yeah.
People love it. People do like that they can talk. There are other people who want their quiet and their social, and that's why we call this the whisper zone that you're in right now.
sorry, we're not whispering.
We should be whispering.
But even the backdrop, like just kind of where it's set. This used to be nothing, right?
Nothing. A field.
It used to be a field that you've kind of created in this amazing space.
Eric found the land and created the authentic Finnish experience.
Okay, we've been open for a month and a half?
Yes, officially, with everything that's happened.
With everything that's happened. And what's it been like? How's it been going?
It's been great. Great feedback. People are relaxed. They're happy. People are coming to celebrate birthdays, anniversaries. Actually, somebody asked if they could propose here.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, once you see we didn't even explore the inside and all of that, because you can eat here as a restaurant?
Yeah, we have a wonderful bistro, Savu, and we have a restaurant that isn't currently open yet.
Okay.
All farm to table, getting rave reviews. Our executive chef and food and beverage team are doing phenomenal things. And of course, a registered massage.
Oh, okay. So is it best to, obviously, you can't just show up. You want to be booking ahead of time?
Yeah, you want to book ahead because we are selling out.
Okay.
So you book online for the website. Massage opens up 2 months in advance, and they sell out fast to have a massage in a day here.
Okay. Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Vetta Nordic Spa in Horseshoe Valley, which is just outside of Barrie.